I enjoyed my 4 years here immensely. I grew up in Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, and I will tell you that my degree has stood the test of time since I graduated. In the Northeast, many of you may not have been there, it tends to be elitist with regard to academia. And in fact, many of my high school teachers were distraught that I was going to New Mexico State. I mean, in fact, I came home crying one day. My mom said, "Why are you so upset?" And I said, "Well, my teachers are making fun of the fact that I'm going to New Mexico State. They don't think it's going to be a very good education. They're saying all the schools within 5 hours of Harrisburg, and you're going across the country to that school. We don't even know anything about it." And what I learned as I got older, as I began to look around my office, and not only that, around my company, we're a global firm with 16,000 employees. Last year we made $2.5 billion in revenue, is that I'm working with people who went to Princeton, I'm working with people who went to Harvard, I'm working with nuclear engineers who graduated from Texas A&M or Texas, and all these prominent schools in the U.S. News and World Report anyway, but I'm still working arm in arm with them. And I'm every bit as equipped as they were. And so what I've taught my kids is that the school that you go to doesn't define you. It doesn't put you in some box that says you can't do this if you haven't gone to an elite school. I would argue that a lot of those dollars are wasted because the elite schools are more expensive, and the return on the investment I got at New Mexico State, I'll stack up against any school because I was able to graduate debt-free with the scholarship money I was able to get from golf and some of the in-state tuition funding that they were able to afford me as an out-of-state student who was an athlete. I was able to graduate without any debt. In fact, I think my college career cost me $15,000 out of my pocket. My brother and sister both went to Northeast schools, and they graduated with significant amount of debt. In fact, my brother paid his debt off finally when he was 33 years old. So to be able to graduate without debt was a gigantic advantage for me as a young person at 22 years old. I work in the commercial real estate industry, so basically what I do very simply is represent users of office space. So whatever they need in the way of office space, if they're looking to lease versus own, I would run analysis on which is more cost effective. I help them find space, I help them strategize, consult with them, and represent them whether it's in Dallas-Fort Worth, somewhere in the United States, or even somewhere across the world. And as I've worked in the industry, I've seen the world has gotten flatter. Companies are now doing more business internationally. I think we'll see more international students coming to school, not only at New Mexico State, but a lot of the universities within the United States. So I want to encourage all the students here today that you're getting a great education, you're getting a great value for the education that you're getting, and you'll be able to stack up and compete against anybody else in the workforce and have no issues when you get out of the workforce, or when you get out into the workforce, rather. Do any of the students have any questions? I know I only have a few minutes. Any questions? All right, a couple things about interviewing. Those of you, who are the three that are going to do the mock interview? Number one, make good eye contact with the interviewer. That shows confidence. Speak slowly, okay? I'm probably not speaking as slowly as I should this morning, but speaking slowly exudes confidence. So look people in the eye. And the second thing is, for all of you in here who are students, it's okay to say, "I don't know the answer." That took me a while to learn that. It's okay to say, "I don't know the answer." Say, "I'll find the answer for you, but I don't know it," rather than just try to guess. That also speaks of confidence, okay? Thank you very much. President Carruthers and Andrea, thank you so much. And when you travel with Bobby Lutz, it's like you're a conquering hero, I can tell you.